Hello there everyone, welcome back to Arts Authority. Today we will discuss about the topic what happens if an ant loses both its antenna. In this video we will discuss about this topic in detail, so let's start the video. Many insects have antennae on their heads, including ants, that are divided into almost 12 segments and contain sensory receptors to detect environmental changes. An ant cannot survive if it loses both of its antennae, as they are essential for multiple functions including communication, mating, and detecting smell. Moreover, they cannot sense vibrations, become vulnerable to attack, and are lost without feelers. Furthermore, they cannot detect food trails and becomes unable to identify nest mates, weather changes, and obstacles without it. Ants can survive with a single antenna but cannot regrow a last one. Ants can fix the broken antenna, having no prominent effect on the sensilla performance, but adult insects do not have a regenerative ability to regrow the lost feelers. Antennae are involved in chemoreception and mechanoreception that help regulate complex behaviors in an ant colony. Moreover, they are sensitive organs and control different behaviors of an ant, like aphid farming to get honeydew. Therefore, it can help sustain life by facilitating these insects to detect food resources easily. It is also essential for the continuity of life and helps identify the mating signal to fertilize eggs. In addition, it can also help prevent death, as they can sense the presence of predators at a close distance and run away. Therefore, an ant cannot survive without feelers because they are crucial organs of the insect body due to multiple functions. However, damage to a single antenna would not affect its function to a maximum extent, and it can survive. It can survive with a broken feeler that can grow back but cannot regenerate a completely lost organ. Any damage to the delicate hair on the antenna can affect their ability to identify the nest mates. An ant has no chance of survival if it has lost its antenna, as it cannot perform its functions efficiently without the sensory organs that help them touch, smell, and feel the changes. They are used for communication with their nest mates while searching for food, such as one of these insects goes out to find a food source and release a signal to call others on the same spot. The nest fellows detect the signals using their sensitive organs on the head and move in a particular direction. Their sense of smell is strong, which can help them detect chemical signals from a long distance away from the food source. So they cannot communicate with each other in the absence of feelers because the leading ants cannot release a chemical and the others cannot detect it. It also becomes difficult for ants to identify their friends and foes without antennae because every colony has a particular smell that helps them differentiate the foreign insects. This sensitive organ is used to detect the body smell of the organisms present at a close distance to get an idea about their nest mates. It is an essential organ due to its high sensitivity to objects, vibrations, and smell. It can be challenging for these insects to smell their predators without feelers and feel their movement when they come toward them. In addition, these segmented and elbow-shaped antennae have olfactory receptors that can detect vibrations on the ground. Furthermore, these feelers help them run away quickly to protect themselves from predator attack when they find a spider at a close distance. You can also see ants marching in a single line, or sometimes two lines are seen when one of the two rows is going toward food and the second one is coming back with food particles on their backs. Moreover, a leading insect sends a signal to other members to follow the trail by detecting the chemicals left on the ground. An ant without a sensitive organ cannot detect these chemical signals, as its chemoreceptors are not sensitive to chemicals. Furthermore, it leads to the loss of a food trail when they cannot function in food collection and become somehow useless for a colony. Antennae have specialized receptors to detect the changes in weather, like the humidity level, so they can prepare themselves for rain or winters. Moreover, they can detect environmental pressure and know the storm is expected to come in a few hours due to highly sensitive sensilla. In the same way, you can find them moving inside the house or other safe places, as they can predict rain and hide in safe areas where they have no risk of flooding. They follow a pheromone trail using feelers to reach a food source and get back to their nest. In the absence of feelers, it is not possible for these insects to find a way back to their nest. Accordingly, they can get lost in the areas outside the territory when they cannot detect any smell, even if their fellows are moving around. Therefore, damaged antennae reduce their ability to identify the nest location and pose a risk of being lost somewhere outside the territory. Thanks for watching the video.